Hey, boys and girls, it's Miss Kelly, and I wanted to share some things with you about the Netherlands, our new country for April. So, I'm going to show you some different pictures and maybe something from the suitcase. Let's see what we have today. So, first up on our easel here, we have our world map. And on our world map, we try to find the Netherlands. It's a little bitty country close to England, close to that island, right out here, England. And we go right over here to this big landmass. And the Netherlands is right there on the edge, right up against the ocean. The Netherlands, that tiny little country right there. And we learned a lot of different things about the Netherlands last week. Let's see what you remember. So the Netherlands has lots of water that tries to come up on its land. So the people built these windmills, the blades on them and pumps inside. And the wind blows the blades and it pumps the water off their land and back into the ocean. They also started to build dikes like this one. This one's made out of dirt. They're like big long walls made out of dirt or stone or concrete. And then when the ocean comes in, it hits that dirt wall or that concrete wall, and it has to go back out to the ocean. So it keeps their land safe from getting flooded with the waters. And then they do have special kind of streets in the Netherlands. Some of their streets are called canals. It's waterways. Some of their streets are made out of water. So to get from one side to the other side, you take a boat. Or if it's winter time, these canals may freeze from the cold weather. So the boys and girls put on their skates, they get their sleds, and they can skate to school, or they can take a sled to school on that frozen waterway. What else do we have here? We have another card. And this card shows us where the Netherlands is, right there. The Netherlands. And that wet, watery land is perfect for growing things. And they make the world's most beautiful tulips. They grow them in every color of the rainbow. And people will order tulips from the Netherlands and have them shipped all the way to their house from the Netherlands, the bulbs that they can plant in the ground. And then, because their grass is so wet and juicy, those cows eat it and they make the most delicious milk. And they put the milk into cheese. And they sell a lot of cheese in the Netherlands. That's really, really yummy. And these are pictures of what the boys and girls may have dressed like hundreds of years ago. They would wear these fluted hats, and the boys would wear these kind of like derby hats and aprons for the girls, and then they would wear wooden shoes. Why would they wear wooden shoes? Do you remember? To keep their feet dry out in the fields and the farms. And we had some wooden shoes in Miss Kelly's house right over here. Here's our wooden shoes. This is exactly what they would wear. And nowadays, they know how to make rubber shoes. So they wear lots of rubber boots, but they'll wear these for parades and festivals and carnivals and dancing, klompen dancing, klomp, klomp. So they'll do kind of like a tap dancing with these wooden shoes on. And then, let's see, what else have we seen from the Netherlands? Inside of my can, we got to see this little toy last week. A dancing girl. She has her wooden shoes on, and you pull the string, and she does her dancing. See if I can hold her right. There she goes. Doing klompen dancing, kloppen dancing. And then we had our windmill pumping that water off. We saw this one. It has the colors of the Netherlands flag. Red, blue, white. And our fancy wooden shoes. These are kind of how they might make their wooden shoes today. They would make them for parties and festivals and parades, and they would paint flowers on them. And last week, we also got to see some of the chocolates that I have found from the Netherlands before. They would even put their chocolates in the shape of wooden shoes. This was a box of chocolates that came from the Netherlands. And we saw a box last week that came from the Netherlands that came with their cheese in it, and it had a crown on it. Do you remember why it had a crown? It had the crown because in the Netherlands, they still have kings and queens in the Netherlands, and they put their kings and queens crown on their boxes that they shipped. This box had Gouda cheese in it. Yummy farmer's cheese. Yum. Let's see if I can find a picture of the king and queen of the Netherlands. Some of you that were in my class last week got to see this. So let's see. There's a picture right there. There is a picture of the queen and king of the Netherlands. This is Queen Maxima, and this is her husband, King William, right there. I think it is William Alexander. And they are now the king and the queen of the Netherlands. And I might have a picture of the king's mother. She would be like the mother's, she would be like the queen mother. That's right. Let's see if we can find her picture. There she is. That's Queen Beatrice. So she was the queen, and then she had her son, and he became the king, and then when he got married, his wife became a queen. So that's Queen Beatrice, and then her son is the king right here, and he married, and she became the queen, and that is Queen Maxima. So they're the king and queen of the Netherlands. And then I wanted to also show you some pictures from a very special artist that we're going to learn about. We're going to learn about a famous artist from the Netherlands. Now, the artist had 3 names that he would use. Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh. And when he would make his artwork, he mostly would use the name Vincent. But today we remember him by his last name, Van Gogh. And Vincent van Gogh liked to use color in his paintings. Some of his first paintings were darker, and then he started to travel and see different places, and he went to Paris and he saw lots of color. So he started to add color to his pictures. And one of his favorite color themes to use in his paintings became the color yellow. Yellow. So you see that in a lot of his paintings and pictures later in his life. So let's see if I can find some pictures in here that Vincent painted. So, oh, this is a painting of Vincent van Gogh's bedroom. And do you see a lot of his favorite color in there? You see yellow, a yellow bed, yellow chairs, yellow pictures. He made the light coming in from his window look yellow, yellow pillows. See, lots of yellow. That was his real bedroom that he painted. See what else we have. Oh, this is a picture that he painted of himself. So this is a picture of Vincent van Gogh, a very, very famous artist. He lived almost 170 years ago. He was born in 1853. So a long time ago. He's not alive now because that was over 100, almost 170 years ago. But here's another painting that he did. And do you see what color he put on this painting? The jacket, yellow. And oh, here is a cafe. And he lit this cafe up at nighttime with lots of yellow colors. And one of his most special paintings that he painted is this one right here on the front. Van Gogh's sunflowers. Some people may even have a picture of this in their homes. Lots of people will decorate with a painting of Van Gogh's sunflowers. And he put a vase in this painting with yellow sunflowers. And this picture of the painting has yellow in the background too. And I was going to see if I could find some more pictures for you on my share screen. See if I have any more pictures of Van Gogh and some of his works that he did. Oh, I do. I have one right here. So this is Van Gogh's Starry Night, his Starry Night. And do you see the yellows that he put in there? He put yellow stars and swirls in the yellow, swirls in the nighttime sky. So that's a very famous painting too that a lot of people like to have copies of that and put in their house. Van Gogh's Starry Night. Starry Night. And I'm going to bring us back together here. There we go. And I want you guys to remember what his name is, because he was a very special artist. And this artist has been remembered for over 100 years, like we said. And you will now know when you see this picture that that is a Van Gogh. And he was born in the Netherlands, Vincent van Gogh. Now, if you got a packet from Miss Kelly, I sent home another packet to all of my friends in pre-K. And inside that packet, I gave you everything that you would need to make the Netherlands flag. So you should have a piece of paper and it should have 3 rows on it for you to glue in the correct colors. So the top row is rojo, red. Did you need to glue anything into the middle? White. Nope. White was already there on your white paper. And then you have blue on the bottom, azul. So I hope that you got a chance to make your Netherlands flag, and then you can add it to all the other flags that we've made all year with Miss Kelly and Miss Messy. So that's all for now. Please check in for some more videos and some more meetings together in the morning time. Bye-bye for now.